Greetings, and once again, welcome back to the Insanity. I'm stupid. I'm getting pretty much insane, because the thing is that I recall having a radar coverage here in this area recently, a while ago. But that seems to have disappeared. And I wonder why that is. Is it possible that sometime when we made some changes in this area, is it possible that maybe we removed some very important electric pole? Yeah, that's possible. Not only possible, that's exactly what appears to have happened. So now with this electricity, this radar should be operating again, which means that we should be getting methane, which means that our glass production up here should be going again, hopefully soon. And I really need that because I'm missing glass for the lamps. We need lamps. So anyway, last time we left off, we had fixed the new seaweed and moss area up here, where we also need some better radar coverage. We removed more things and planned some more rails and stuff. We provided some oil, heavy oil rather, this heavy oil down here, where we also need radar coverage like everywhere else. And I think we also provided this little thing, acetone. So in this episode, we have already fixed one very important problem. And then nearby in this area somewhere, Jesus, I have so many small electric poles here. $10 that this will destroy something. Oh, it destroyed something. So we have fixed this electricity, which hopefully might fix some other things. We have some other small things to deal with as well. Like, for example, the fact that now these don't have any power. I love big electric poles. So up here somewhere where we have this circuit board production, we are going to need one overflow valve and one underflow valve. Because the thing is that let's see. No, this is exactly right, I think. Wait a minute, is this consuming this anywhere here? No, it's not. Okay, that's bad. Then that one shouldn't be there. Well, it should be like that. Maybe that's... No, it shouldn't be like that. God damn it. This one should obviously be here to provide some carbon dioxide when needed. And then when there is just too much of it, I'm considering if I want to just waste it. But I'm hoping that this might fix the problem, because later when these have done their job a couple of times, they might back off. But then if that's the case, then we will find out. So that's another problem fixed. Next up is the lamps. We are missing lamps for drilling fluid, and one reason for that, thank you robots, is that where we have the lamp production, where do we have the lamp production? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Here it is. So lamps come over here. And they join forces with this. And then they get put instantly into this Sogna bacteria. And that's sort of good in a way. But it also causes some issues. Let's see, maybe if I do like that, then I can do this little neat trick. So I will just use a splitter here so that lamps go both up here to the train station and to this producer of the Sogna bacteria. Of course, this will help if we had some more lamps, which we don't at the moment, but hopefully more are on the way as we are getting more and more methane. I'm hoping and thinking that they can keep up with that, but we will just see what happens. So, something else that I have been thinking about is what to do with this little problem that we are missing lamps. Because the reason why we need lamps here at the moment is because of this guar growing. But the thing is that the guar at the moment is being used to make the starch. And another way to get the starch is to use powdered Ralesia seeds. And apparently also organic, we can get organic matter. I have no clue what this is. I think it's doesn't seem to be an enabled recipe either, so I don't know. So powdered Ralesia seeds are obviously from Ralesia seeds, and for that we need Ralesias, and for that we're going to set up a brand new city block, actually. And I think we will do it here. Yes, why not? So that's the goal at the moment. But as you probably know, goals may change. We need lamps, soil, lots of soil, shit ton of soil, and we need more space in our inventory. That's for sure. Why do I have 17 inserters here? I don't want 17 inserters. Thank you. And let's try and get rid of these small electric poles, to be honest. Okay, now at least we have some space in our inventory. I don't need this casting unit. Our inventory is very full. Very well. Fine. So let's see, we have treated wood here somewhere, I recall. Not sure how many we need exactly, but a bunch probably. And then we need soil. Actually, how many do we need? We need 50 treated wood. Okay, I have 100. And then we can also move the other ones later on. We need glass, that's gonna be a problem. And we need lamps, that's also going to be a problem. But I guess we'll just have to try and fix those things, more or less. Lamps, some more lamps, glass, and now I don't have room for the soil. Nice or something. I need to do something about this. I mean, come on, what? It's... Here, speaker, do something, I don't know, be useful. Don't do anything, I don't care. So, now I think we can create 2 Helicias plantations. Good. Here, have some soil back, thank you. Give me back my alert thingy. And robots, can you please take some items from me as well and not just give me things? Seriously? Come on, please. It doesn't look like it. The storage chest I can place here. Okay, fine. So, where is my train? That's the everlasting question, isn't it? There it is. Please come to my parking. Where is that? Okay, that's over there. Because now it's time to start setting this area up. And I think that considering these Galesia's options, we will mainly be using this recipe. But if that's not possible, because, I don't know, maybe we're missing biomass, then we might want to use this recipe. Or even this recipe with ash, I don't know. Soil is available always, manure is something that might be missing, so this should be a backup option. So at least 2 different recipes. So it will be a multi-recipe option provider thing. That's for sure. So how do I build this new city block then? I think I can build it here from the bottom. And as you can see, this city block it's not a full city block because of this rail mess that we have here. And I could just hear something sound like something fell in my apartment. Not sure what. Don't think it was anything important. Not sure if you heard it. So whatever. Okay, so good. Now this is free, available, all clear. And then let's see if maybe we can... let's take this down here. Because down here we have an existing area. We have built the rails already, so now we just need to build the train stations and all that. How fun. And as usual, I know that there is like plenty of things I would like to do, like building something to provide us with some more tar, like using drilling fluid 1. Because when using the drilling fluid 2, we need the drill heads, and drill heads cost titanium or other things. And speaking of drill heads, I would like to have a multi-recipe setup of that, so that we have other options for getting drill heads. And so on and so on, basically. So basically we just have to do one step at a time, because I can't do two things at once, really. Even though I do have robots, and some of the robots they're already working. They're quite busy doing stuff, mostly removing old things. But I know that there are other things that I would like to remove. But I will just get back to them later. So let's see here. Constant combinator, please. And over here, I would like to have a multi-provider, even though it might just provide one thing. The benefit of this multi-provider setup is that it only provides the amount of items that are actually requested. And in some cases, at least, that's a benefit. In some cases, it's perfectly okay, maybe even preferable if something provides a lot of things and just try and fill the train as much as possible. But yeah, we don't live in an ideal world. So this is a requester, and you should request stuff, essentially. Please request biomass. That's the most important part. 2000 maybe. Then we'll need to move this train out of the way. And then let's see, is there anything else? Right, manure. Of course, the rest we can make here. And then there is the question if we want to use the ash. But I mean, there should be biomass available at all times. So if something else is missing here, it's probably the manure. And by the way, speaking of manure, one reason for why I am doing this is because there happens to be another recipe using Ulrichs that takes Galesia seeds. And speaking of Ulrichs, we should really add them to the research queue. Actually, Mukmox is even better, but the problem with Mukmox is that in order to get them, you need good alien samples and fetal serum and stuff that I don't even know what it is. So once this land animals is ready, please make us some Mukmox. Oh, of course, 2 press. There we go. So now I'm just re-adding some of the research again. I will probably change my mind more times. But once this research is done, I would like the Ulrichs because they provide more manure. Using Rhalesias, which is why we are setting up Rhalesias. It's that simple, basically. All right, brief. How far is this going? All right. Alrighty then. Rhalesias production, please use this. And please have this somewhere, maybe. So here we will have the worst recipe, I think, which will be the soil Rhalesia seeds and water and hydrogen. And here we will have the next step. Oops, sorry about that. So soil is free, and I think I will always have biomass, so that's not a problem. So let's go ahead and use this one. Now the question is, am I able to kickstart you? And the question is no, not at this point. Alrighty then. Soil. We're gonna need quite a bit of soil here. So that's obviously going to require a soil extractor, or maybe actually two. And then we need the manure, we need hydrogen, so we need an electrolyzer. And then we do need a pump jack. In order to, get the water. We do need the water as well. And my inventory is full, so that's why I'm just going to place down a couple of Nixley tiles, because they are just fantastic, absolutely fabulous. Oh, greetings. Alright, robots, you may give me things. That is allowed. Why do you give me so much rails at the moment? How much rails am I requesting? 500. Stop that, please. 200. That takes up valuable inventory space. Okay, 2k biomass. That was for sure not a problem. Soil extractors, pump jacks, electrolyzer for the hydrogen. And since we are dealing with oxygen as well, we'll have to just get rid of the oxygen. Water, thank you. And then we need the soil extractors. I'll put them maybe over here, sort of. And then we can rotate this a bit. And yeah, actually, let's even do this. Flipping things around a bit, and you'll see why, hopefully. Because the reason is that then I can insert the water in the middle. And pipes are easier to transport than belts. So that's why I will have the pipes on this side. And then we'll just use a bit of underground belts, pipes. Again, why do I always mix those things up? And then we do need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 item ingredients and 1 item output. Okay. So let's do like this. Although it's actually better to keep a bit of distance between these things, because when keeping distance, it's possible to use underground pipes much easier. I actually said underground pipes and not underground belts. I'm proud of myself, or something. So, come on. Thank you. And then these little things also require water, naturally, which will come from over here. And I'm wondering if this is enough water, but I hope so, I think so. Eventually it will be when things are backing up, and this is very much in the way. Thank you, that's better. So here comes the soil, which is one of the ingredients here, and the Halesia seeds, let's use the ones I have on me, thank you. And this is actually only 2 ingredients, how nice is that? So I need the soil, and that will be combined with Halesia seeds, and that will become Halesias. Thank you. Now I just need to kickstart these things. And then I might also, while I'm at it, just move the old production over here as well. So let's go to the good old parking. We're still missing circuit boards. We have been missing circuit boards for quite a while now. But the problem with the circuit boards is that we are missing urea, which is because we are missing manure, which is why we are missing, which is because we are missing everything else, more or less. So manure is a very central key point at this time. And I'm not sure if I have the inventory capacity to move all these things at the moment. We'll see. Probably not. And this is only used for this, so we're cleaning stuff up. I knew that would happen. I absolutely knew that would happen. Alright. Alrighty then. Something that is very important to have over there is this botanical nursery, actually. Which is why I'm going to try and move that. Which is why I'm failing miserably, because, well, you know, the usual. Something, something, inventory, something, something. Okay. I'm hoping that this should help a bit. We'll just have to get back here later, I think. So maybe I can take some of these with me. Nope, apparently not. Because my inventory is full. Oh, come on. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll just have to come back here later. Very well. Thank you, robots. You're very kind. Almost too kind, but not really. Okay, I actually want to get off here because I want to fix this roboport that I placed here in the middle of nowhere. And apparently I have the Telegram app open. Huh. Okay. That's taken care of now. Okay, so big electric pole, please. Please connect this to somewhere, preferably some power. And now you may start to do stuff. And you may actually have some Alesias over there. Okay, so this needs still manure, soil, Alesia seeds, yada yada, of course. Same old, the usual more or less. But the new things here are biomass and manure, so that sounds like something we would like to put on a belt. Biomass, manure. Biomass and manure. And then we do also want some of this. And we almost forgot the most important part, the magic. Let's see, can I copy paste this magic from somewhere? Maybe? Nah, I can't because I don't have, as usual, any radar coverage where I have this little thing. So very well. Let's just set up it again. At least then we get some practice in setting this up, which we might need. Okay, down here, and then go to the proceed to the exit, please. The exit in this case is, of course, a provider station. Okay, very well. Now that that's taken care of, I need some green wires. You may, let's see, you may read belt contents. And you may be enabled if if C equals 0, because you may consider yourself B. And then we will copy this, paste it over here, and you may consider yourself A, and you should be output stuff if B equals 0. And then you may have some power. Thank you very much. And I believe at the moment that B is very much equal to 0. So you may very much output stuff. Now, let's see. Need to get some stiff stuff in here as well. I'm not sure if I need that many inserters, probably not. And you may also have some power, by the way. Thank you very much, and you may even have an inserter, it's your lucky day. And you may have some extra soil, because I for sure don't want it. Thank you very much. Now let's add a couple of more here and a couple of more here. Oh, I forgot a very important part. we need hydrogen. And we need water, naturally. We need more water and some more, believe it or not, water. Then we need some hydrogen and some hydrogen. Thank you very much. And you need a slightly longer belt. And then we need to kickstart these things using some Talesias. So you may have some water and you may have some hydrogen. Thank you very much. Now there's only one thing that is missing. Can you guess what? Exactly, the seeds. Ah, okay, fine. And the way we are going to fix the seeds is by setting up this little botanical nursery somewhere. And I think a good place to have that is close to this output, essentially. Where is this botanical nursery? There it is. Yeah, let's set it up over here. I'm not sure how much it needs to be scaled, but it will probably need to be scaled by quite a bit later on. So where do we have that? Oh, it's over here. Okay, sure. Let's put a belt here and input over here, which means that it's easy to take these things out. And you may take things out when and only when there is fewer Alesias than seeds, maybe? Or actually, no, you should always take things out. You should always take things out. Okay, good. There we go, now that's getting started. Here I have some more thingies. And please output them. And let's connect this belt, because otherwise things will not happen for some reason. Very strange how that works. Okay, I guess this might mean that we might be done here. We just need to add some more inserters over here. And inserters over here. That already has one. Okay. Perfect. Here comes the seeds. Now it just so happens that I'm very interested in actually also providing these. As a matter of fact, but I do think it's very important that we prioritize the production of more Galesias, because without Galesias we can't get any more seeds, and without seeds we can't get any more Galesias. So I would like to have a red wire here actually connected to this and to this little constant combinator. And then I will tell this, I will try to spell this and say that I would like to have 5,000 Galesias and maybe 2,000 seeds or something like that. So then eventually when this is filled, we will start providing Halesia seeds to the network, and that should help us with everything. With everything that Halesia seeds is used for. But as you can see, the very big problem right now is that we don't have any manure. But that's pretty much business as usual, more or less. So, okay, I think this is done for now. Where is my train? Oh, I left that over there, of course. Fine. Can we maybe start making this four-way crossing? Would kind of be helpful, but I don't know. Something is certain though, and that is that we will be destroying some old things here. Namely in this area, sort of, I think. Yes, very much in this area. I don't think we will succeed in separating these things just yet to make room for the rails, but the thing is that over here we have some coal gas. And if I'm correct, I don't think this coal gas is used for anything at the moment. Oh, come on. Because this coal gas was used to build syngas over here, which is no longer needed. And then, let's see, it's this pipe. We also have an old supplier of coal gas from tar, which is also no longer needed because we just don't need the coal gas. And with that out of the way, we can clean up some old mess. Isn't that fabulous? I think this copper belt is no longer used. Hasn't been used for a while. Yay, one less copper belt behind some rails. Okay, I didn't plan on cleaning up this copper belt, but now that I'm here, why not? Well, I guess that's a very good reason for why not. Oops. All right. Copper belt is cleaned up. Now it just so happens that we have another kind of belt here, which I'm honestly not even sure what it is. But I do know that it shouldn't go behind or above rather the rails like this. I do want to have room for the rails. Oh, come on, this is going to be annoying. Okay, sure thing. Let's see. Once we have done this cleanup thing enough times, then we will actually have a kind of working rail system across all these old messes, and we will have properly divided things into city blocks. I'm very much looking forward to that moment. But that moment is not quite here just yet. My suggestion to you, if you are playing Factorio, which given the fact that you are watching this video, it's quite likely that you are. When you are going to play with city blocks, plan the city blocks early and don't build on the city blocks. That is my very important message to you. I hope you enjoy this important message. Cannot insert pipe, inventory full, sure thing. Oh, come on. Ugh. Gasifier, advanced foundry. Oh, right, that's stuff I wanted for the thing that we are not making. For the titanium. Because I found out that I didn't have all the things required for that. Because apparently there's a whole bunch of other things that I haven't quite fixed yet. Wow, can you be any more in the way? Please don't take this as a challenge, because I'm pretty sure that if you would like to, you could be very much more in the way. Mm. Ha. Thank you. Oh, and it will actually clean up some things here as well. Cool. How cool is that? We solved two problems with one solution. Oh, dear me, is this one going to be in the way? That one is very much going to be in the way. Luckily, we only have 40k resources left in it, so by the time I'm ready with this, we might be ready to remove it. Probably, maybe, hopefully, or something. So, I do recall that it was coal gas that I was supposed to clean up. But you know how it is. Okay, where is this coal gas again? Aha, I see a dead end underground pipe. That means it's probably the coal gas. Thank you, inserter. You have been very helpful. Water. Okay, sure. Why not? All right. Oh, come on. Good. Now let's see. Where were we? Right, we can continue on clearing up this pipe. Ta-da! That's slightly more clean. What do you think? Kind of starts to look like something, doesn't it? Straight, yes, please. Okay. We have a couple of more pipes to deal with here. What's with all these messes? No, please stop doing that. So many... Have we really used all these power poles at some point? There's nothing here. Why would we want power poles here? Come on. Get rid of you. Remove. Delete. Take away. What's with this pipe? We don't need this pipe. I'm starting to barely even recognize this place. Where's the mess? Okay, good. Oh, look at that. Oh, bloody poor. Nah, of course. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Robots will deal with you eventually. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see. So this underground pipe should not really be here. And preferably... Yeah, that was what I was hoping. There is a much better way to deal with this. See? No need to go around in strange places. And this one needs to be dealt with as well. Will this work? I think so, I hope so. Perfect. Excellent, isn't it? Okay, a red wire here. That we should be able to deal with. Come on, can you just connect the right way? No? Very well. Red wire. Okay. And where was it that we had some underground pipes in the way? I think it was here somewhere. Maybe that's fixed now. Hey, that's a rail crossing. I can't even believe it. I'm feeling adventurous. Should we try and maybe clean up this mess? Uh, uh, no, I'm not feeling that adventurous. But since I'm here somewhere, wherever here is, I would like very much to have a couple of more storage chests here. Because it's helpful to spread out the storage chests and have them in many different locations. Ah, here we are. This looks very much like some fluid pipes that we need to deal with. It's fluid pipes of molten glass. Good to know. The methane still seems to be a problem. That is, I guess, also good to know. At some point we might want to deal with Moondrop as well in a dedicated city block, because everything should be in a dedicated city block, more or less. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Now we are certainly getting somewhere. I hope at least. Oh, let's see. This actually is in a very bad spot. Do I care enough about that? What is it supposed to contain? Bones from the fish. These fishes are very, very slow. I'm guessing that we haven't really gotten much from this lately. This mess needs to be cleared up. I don't know. Ionic upgrader for nickel ore. Okay, should be quite easy, I think, to just move you a bit. If you would like to move over here somewhere, maybe, I would be very grateful. Now, of course, there's no space. Why would I have space? Why would I ever have space? I still don't have space. Give me some more storage chests. I need space to put all my stuff in. Sap is not necessary. Atomizer, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Casting unit, no thank you. Underflow valve, no thank you. Sand extractor, no thank you. The good thing about this later on is that the more I work with robots, the more these robots will be taking from these chests. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay, Ionic upgrader. Let's move you as well. I hope you are enjoying me refactoring all this mess. I am working on a very detailed level, because that's like one sure way to know what happens. And right now I'm not too focused on making it like properly, because these things are still a bit of a mess. But the important part for me at the moment is to make sure that there is room for the rails, essentially. So that's why I'm doing all this and just trying to move things away from the rail plans. Interesting, this doesn't get any graphite. I do think I should have enough coke, don't I? Is this just... okay, it's just low, it seems. Very well. I need to beware as soon as this area is starting to get traffic. But hopefully that shouldn't be it. Okay. Almost another chunk completed. Let's deal with this underground pipe. Oh, of course. Can't connect systems with different fluids. I know. So this is gonna be interesting. And also... oh. This is gonna be a problem. But at least we can deal with this stuff. Because this does not really need to go here. There's not really a lot of things on this belt even. But when there is stuff, you don't need to pass a container of any kind. You may go directly to the starting point. Do not collect 200, yada yada, so on. Okay, good. Now, how do I do this mess? Because essentially I need to avoid crashing into this early mine. That's gonna be problematic, I think. But you can bet that I'm going to try it. To avoid it, that is. To avoid the early iron mine. Though it should be running out soon, I guess. It's full of steam, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move away from this mess, I guess. So we have a four-way crossing there, we have a four-way crossing there, and then there is... okay, this one is already kind of set up. Moving this one is really easy. These things are a bit more messy, but it's... I mean, we can easily just move this whole thing to a bit to the right. Okay. Anyways. We can apparently continue to clean up some tar over here as well. What is this? What the borax? Why are we creating borax here? We have so much niobium ore as well. But I'm guessing that this borax is only used for this aluminium processing. Yeah, exactly. So we should really set up another process for that. So using aluminium plates, that requires casting units. This requires electric arc furnace. Powdered aluminium, okay. I think we need to ask Helmod about this. And speaking about Helmod, I might want to just remove some of these old recipes. I'm know how to make power by now. What's this? Oh, it's the drilling fluid 1 version. Fine. Sure. I don't know. Okay. Engine units. I know how to make engine units, more or less. Okay, so please make me aluminium plates. Where do I have aluminium plates? Here we go. I would like this from molten aluminium and using hot air. And I don't quite know what all this is, so I'm just going to put it out and see what it is. Agitator, electric arc furnace, mixer. Okay. Agitator. Can I make this? Please tell me that I can. I can. Thank you very much. Electric arc furnace. I think I made them before, but I'm not sure, and I want to be sure. Okay, thank you. Good. So far, so good. Lime, powdered aluminium, phosphoric acid. I have a feeling that this is going to be complicated, exactly at round here at this very point. Why does it need to be so complicated? Phosphine, this is actually not a bad recipe. This is not bad at all. So I seem to be requiring some phosphine gas or what am I even looking for? I'm looking for phosphoric acid. And the way that is done is using phosphine gas or using more phosphine gas or using a bunch of stuff that I don't even recognize. Or using this, I guess. I don't know what exactly this accomplishes, but sure. Let's look into it. And powdered aluminium, how do I make that? Okay, that's easy. And aluminium ore. I guess that will just have to be that old classic process for the time being. Although I do have the soot process as well. Should look into that at some point. Okay, so which one of these and what and how, and I mean, come on. Okay, so that's phosphine gas. So I do need to get phosphine gas somehow. Okay, and the only way to get that is to use this recipe. Well, I guess we're going to use that recipe then. And in order to get that, I need phosphorus acid, and for that I need powdered phosphate rock, and for that I need phosphate rock, and for that I need okay, then I can actually use that recipe. Phosphate rock. Oh, I can use meat and stuff. I can use tree seeds. I have a feeling that's not a very good recipe, but I mean, if I can use tree seeds and meat and stuff. How much phosphate rock do I need? I need 2.6 of these. How is it that I make tree seeds again? Using wood. I mean, that could actually maybe be an option. It's probably not the best option, but it seems like a viable option, and all of this mess is way more than can fit in a single city block. That is pretty obvious to me. But are we done here? Sandcasting, hot air, borax, graphite. Graphite is made from coke, lime, saline water, water, wood, aluminium ore, ash. I need ash for this? Sure thing. Syngas, coal, yada yada. Okay. And the coal is actually just some fuel of some kind. Whew. I'm exhausted just thinking about this. But it looks like we have everything we need in order to make this. The question is, do we want to? Are we missing aluminium that much? Is it a priority? And the answer for that is probably not at this time. So I might just let this stay here a while longer, or just move this somewhere. Yeah. Okay, now it's at 38k. That's cool. Things are happening. Or so. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, one thing is for sure, and that is that we don't need to worry about any aluminium or anytime soon. What we may need to worry about actually is the amount of tin plates. Because tin ore is using the same process, and oh my god, this is such a mess. But essentially, if we move the tin ore production or tin plate production and the aluminium ore, then we should have some space here for this crossing. So that's something. What? Am I missing coke? No, I'm not missing coke. I don't have any coke here. I don't know. Okay. So there are actually a couple of more things I would like to fix. First off, let me go to my train. I think it's actually quicker if I run to the train than for the train to drive over to me. How far up is this? Jesus. Okay, here it is. First of all, I would like to go down here and just check on this coke process. And then I think I will set up tar from drilling fluid 1 over here. Or yeah, over here. That should be a good spot. No problems with the coke. Problem might be that we're starting to run out of. No, we have trains in storage as well. I don't know what the problem is. It will come. Eventually it will come. So. Oh, dear me. Of course. Tar from drilling fluid 1. I think it's time actually for that. And we are having some drilling fluid 2 problems. I am sort of aware about that. And the reason for that is naturally. Is it the lamps? That's the wrong train station. It is still the lamps. And the reason for why we are missing lamps at the moment is kind of nothing. It just takes a while to produce them. So I'm hoping kind of... Wait a minute. Why are you not getting a train? You should be getting a train. You have plenty of lamps. No train to transport items found in depot. Oh, Og Products item provider. That's the problem. Og Products item provider. No path? Are you kidding me? Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. The drilling fluid just has to wait. Or I will wait for my robots to do stuff. Now let's take a look at what is wrong here. So, what? What? Okay, go to my... What the... I have broke some... I have broken something. I have broken... Oh, it must be something along here. Are you kidding me? Is there something broken about this? Okay, well, hold on. Something is wrong here. One single little signal. I think that was all. One single little... Yeah, exactly. Now we are getting somewhere. One little signal on the wrong side of the belt messes up everything. Absolutely everything. Okay, where was I? We're going to fix... Yeah, see, now we are missing tar. I knew we were missing tar. Okay. Now we're going to fix some more tar. From drilling fluid type 1. Tar. So pump jack, small parts we have somewhere. And sand, soil and clay. Now the interesting part here is this the one? This does seem to be the one. Please use the matrix solver and please use like 1,000 or something. Maybe not per second, but I just want to have a bit of an understanding here about the ratios. Like how many items, how many things I need to have from each. I don't see a reason to have that. But the thing is that I do need to have sand. So I could use... Either we do that or we do... Where's the other sand approach? Sand from gravel? No, sand from iron stick possibly. 125 or... What? Oh, let's see. Please remove that. And please move this further up in the chain. Oh, we're using the matrix solver, of course. So let's see. Where is this sand from soil? So that's 20 of them, 56 of them using that approach. Or using the other approach. It's just 25 of them. And I'm guessing that iron is not really a problem. At least it hasn't been a problem for quite a while. And that's not iron production, this is iron production. Are you sure you need both? Okay, yeah, you do want both. How nice, very much. Very nice, thank you very much. Sorry that I ever doubted you. Okay, so we have plenty of iron. So that means that we can easily fix sand. We can honestly fix a lot of these other things as well. Yeah, this is... so we need a bunch of those. What is this? Okay, this is the drilling fluid type 1. Do we want to use drilling fluid type 1 for anything else? Natural gas, crude oil, tar. The answer is no, not at this time. We do not. So this means that we want like 4 of those maybe. So can we adjust this? Oh. Yeah, 50 per second, that's good. Or actually make it like 100. Okay, pin this please. I don't think I need to set up all these things, but some of them. Pump jack. Say 4. Nope, I don't need an assembling machine because we will be providing that from elsewhere. Mixer. Of course. That already is a problem. Sand extractor and clay pit. Sand extractor, 2 of them maybe. Clay pit. Soil extractor. Clay pits. Oh damn, clay pits are going to be required. A number of them. Did I make any mixer? I probably did not. So what do I need to get? I need titanium. And I need... Actually, I think that's it. I just need to get some titanium. That might be a bit harder. Might be tricky. But I hope to have them up here at my parking spots. Ooh. And time is ticking, that's for sure. Should have done this earlier before I spent maybe a bit much time on cleaning things up, but things did get cleaner. And then we broke the... Then we broke some things, naturally. But hey, that's just what happens. No, not over there. I want to get over here, sort of. Mixer, please. No. Iron. Okay, I think we will visit some iron along the way. Somewhere. Yeah, there is iron over here. Sorry. Oh, we're getting a shipment of lamps. How nice is that? Thank you very much. We have been looking forward to these lamps. Thank you, iron. I think it's time to fix this little rails. Thank you. Now please go there. And make me a mixer. Or two. Okay, so we need a couple of pump jacks for the actual tar. Then we will need the clay pits. And then we will need the mixer. That's a very important ingredient in this setup, which should be making drilling fluid type 1. We will need some other things as well. We will need a sand extractor for some sand for this mixer. And then we will need soil extractor. And then we just need to make sure it's scalable. And because time is running out, I will be connecting this in the next episode. So thank you as always for watching. I hope you liked my little screw up. And join me next time where we will be making drilling fluid type 1.